Let me see what holds up, if it boots it. About to go live for half hour, maybe an hour, see what's up. Get my time in, and then in the evening I'll go on live tonight again. Last night's session was good, 3 hour session. Talking to vibing, people jump on, have fun with the situation. And that's what it's about, man. Showing respect to the fullest all day, every day. So that's it. I love going live. Man, respect to the big old squad on Twitch wise. Like as an individual, I go live on, which everyone trips when I say that. I go live like on an evening, 6 platforms. When my internet gets better wise, I'll go live. If they get potentially wise, maybe this week, next week wise, and they might get better equipment. So I live in the country. Right now I don't get 30 megs. I just barely got 30 megs wise, which is not a lot. But country, that's a lot. It might get up to 200, 100, 200 up, 100 down. If it does, I'm going live. I have to buy like 3 more cell phones, 4 more cell phones, 4 more cell phones to go live on. Both my Facebooks, IG, and then Rumble. Rumble's the best app to go live on and post whatever you want to post. You can post anyone's TTs, your stuff, anybody's stuff. Then you can make more money out there. Out of all the platforms, I believe, like you promote your stuff, you give them rights to it, but you get majority portion of the situation. But they promote your stuff on all platforms, which is pretty cool. But as an individual, when I go live, it's Repo Talk, 3D Repo, life coach, free therapy. Keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. Why? I keep it around real. I'm not here to sell dreams at all. Tell a story about life, relationships, why you suffered, empaths and artists, good and bad people, how we function, spiritual, emotional, mentally, the beings, and that's it. That's it all the time. I'm here for the girls, women, and single mothers wise, especially girls and women, the queens that you have no kids, and then never respectful manner. Yo, you blessed. You're in a toxic relationship, you have no ties to that person, be like Forrest Gump and run, Well, what up, Trey? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. And that's it, And if not, your queens, you want to join the Baby Mom, Baby Father Club? Fuck it, join the club. Try to do co-parenting best as. And then let's see how that shit works out. Behind the screen, if you don't know this, single father, 2 baby moms, 9 kids, 8 kids, 19 years of my life. So it took me 19 years of my life to figure all this shit out. So now I tell a story. So if you're younger than I am, I'll hold you and guide you, give you all the scenarios, options, idea what you're about to get into. So the cool thing is when you have ideas, options, scenarios, when you're in a situation, you have something to work with. You don't fucking like a deer about to get hit by a truck and go in there blindly and shit. Especially in relationships. Relationships can make you, break you, definitely destroy you. Words can kill you, trigger, definitely destroy you. Watch your words, because words can deeper than knife. Especially in relationships. What's up, King? What's today's word? Today's word, every day above ground, day by day, baby steps. But as an individual, I've been doing the same conversation, the same story for 3 years. To my last dying breath, I'll keep saying the same exact story, but once again, I just talk and vibe. Y'all can ask a question, elaborate, want to jump on. Yo, let's have fun situation. Like, everybody has their own wisdom and knowledge and experiences why their stories. I tell you, tell your story. Even if you're going through a breakup, going through fucking depression and bullshit, tell a story. Somebody might, hear your shit, bump into your stuff, and, all you need is one person. One person. From there, wise, you can evolve to a lot more. And the cool thing is Rebel Talk. Rebel Talk, remember this, in the social media world, does not make money at all. Positive talk does not make money at all. Blue Talk, Miami bullshit, race, religion. But I say, when I get tapped this far, I'm going to say, all you 2D Sheba blue pillars debate about what? Man, race, religion, politics, COVID, man versus woman, high value men, high value women, what colors you, Bugatti, drugs, alcohol, pills, gangs. All that shit does what? Makes money all day, every day. Entertainment, and the cherry on top, it keeps you feeling on top of your feelings. You won't ever evolve in life at all. Which I had to give people shit about that. Like, yes, your money, status, and fame, social media, yeah, you're a beast. Hero, king, queen, you're a beast. But that's blue pill rich. Can you teach me anything positive? Take the red pill and teach me about depression, anxiety, going through a breakup, how to overcome the situation. If I'm trying to do co-parenting, why do I still have grudges with my ex-wife? Why do I give a shit who she's dating, right? Especially the partner by her side, let's say the good guy. Why am I still have a hate just with him? Why is and her? And she's supposed to move on. We gotta do co-parenting the best as. Can you teach me that? Can you give me anything positive? No, then you're blue pillar. I might be rich. I found supercars, but that's about it. And that's we have blue pill rich, red pill rich. Red pill rich in my mansion, I close all the doors of pain. So, analogy wise, I'm a beast, I'm a god, I'm immortal, I win or die. Zeus, the god, ain't got shit at night, but how do I call out Zeus? Because Zeus felt to lust, no self-will. That's why all demigods and goddesses. So if you can't control your lust and you're greedy and your body hopping, which is definitely your choice, premeditated, and mentioned a tad above says choice, and definitely that's your choice, but don't be in relationships. Don't say, I want a relationship. If you're always cheating, which is definitely your choice, you can't be in a relationship. Be in poly, open, swingers, benefits, no title on it, situationships. Do all those bullshit ass relationships. That's what you should be in. Don't fucking say you want a relationship and from there, why you destroy people. That's where hurt people, obviously hurt and broken, hurt people, and that's the shit. That's why an individual, in time and working yourself, you can. Oh, what up, Northside? How you doing, man? How's it going? Welcome to live. What's up? How's everything in Texas? Or if you're still there or not, be traveling. Okay, I know you're busy, B. But that's what I say. You gotta keep it 1,000 round real, every which way up front. If your intention is to smash and that's it, do benefits, put that shit in your bio. Tell her up front. Like, I can't be in relationships. I'm always cheating, said otherwise. I try to, but I keep failing. Cool, that's her risk, his risk to mess with you. The downfall, you're empathetic, you're religious, positive. Maybe I'm the one that I could fix, change, save her, mold her to be better. You can't fix, change, save nobody at all. No one in the universe can do that for nobody but the person in the mirror, you. But we can heal, guide, support, uplift, promotion, my love to each other. 1,000. We do that for everybody. But that's all we can do. Like, if they're going through it, support them. Uplift them when they're going through shit. Don't remind them, you're not alone. I got you. But control your heart, feelings, empathy, and sympathy wise. You don't want to have them by your side as a partner because you can't fix them or save them. You can try. I love us to try and fail pretty much every which way. But the intent is to learn from our mistakes. But if you keep dating the same people, and guess what? It's an addiction. You are addicted to toxic love. Used to the verbal, physical abuse, worry about this phone, all the drama and bullshit. That's your bubble. That's your security blanket. When you try to date people that actually offer you love, online conversations, they do communication comprehension, you can do whatever you want. You can chill with your peoples. What? Why don't you go chill with your people, your family and friends? Like, you don't care? As long as you be respectful, not passing boundaries, do what you want to do. What? And for her, or for him, there's the toxic love, so for them, that's awkward. So that's why I tell people, we all be like, oh, we want love, right? You want it, but are you ready for it? That's the question. If you think you're ready, because remember, thinking not knowing, and the relationship fails, and if the relationship fails, I'm more on your side because you trigger people, you talk shit, you self-sabotage your insecurities, and guess what? You wasn't ever ready for this relationship. You should take your time before you get involved with anybody. And for the most part, women are ready for relationships. They're more empathetic, communication, comprehension, offering you love and lust, and they're with me, and that's it. As men, typically more narcissistic, aka boys, we do communication, no comprehension. What do we offer? Toxic love, less drama, traumas, and trauma. Our eyes are bigger than our mouth. Our eyes wander too much, too lustful. You get a bad. You can fucking with J-Lo, fucking Riri by your side. But here's the kicker: you get the skins, cool. I got the lust. I got one for the books. So to the next. That's what happens all the time. For the most, not all men, a lot of men. So, but what that says is religion, culture, environment, where you're from, etc. Wise, like team behind the screen. Brown person with tattoos, we all think automatically. Everyone says, only God can judge. We all judge. I judge all day, so I want you to judge me. Tattoos, gamer, mafioso, drug dealer, a hoodlum. Now read me. What's my energy? What do I talk about? What's all my platforms about? When you ask me about tattoos, is it anything with, in the brown culture, anything with, sureños, blue, norteños, red, 21st Street, 18, none of that blue pocket conversation. None of this. I hear locally ways, little hoodlum and shit, the mafiosos. And they see me wise, hey bro, what's that you claim? I'm like, empath and narcissist, good and bad people, God and Lucifer, what the fuck is that? Exactly, what the fuck is that? I go, you're a blue pillar, a circle, statistic, I'm a square chill and telling a story. We're total opposites every which way. I have nothing against your lifestyle. You doing what my family's doing, a statistical shit, be a blue pillar, make your money, status, and fame. But that's all you're doing. I go, don't get me involved in your shit. And the downfall of the situation, remember, blue pillars, they can check you. Like me, I'm supposed to go to Cali this year. Visit my family. I haven't gone to Cali for, I think, don't quote me now. I want to say a year, 2 years now. I want to say a year and a half. I didn't have on my tattoos, my neck and my face, etc. So now that I'm all, ink therapy and shit, I'm about to get regulated, and that's the downfall in this nation-wise, or I imagine the world. But I can't speak in any other country, but because I'm more from the States. My family's from Mexico. I've never been in my life-wise, so I would love to go, have hella family. I would love to get to know the area, etc. The downfall is mafiosos run the universe, and my family tells me, like, me and my grandpa told me, like, yo, you can come down here to the downfall with your tattoos. You're going to get regulated from the gangbangers and the mafiosos. And so there's a lot of shit going down here. And if you're not from, obviously when you speak Spanish, you're from the States. They already know automatically wise. You don't want to be fucking doing a Sicario and roll your ass up and use for ransom like the movies. I'm just forewarning you, you should not come here. So grandpa told me that. Guess what? I take his word because he's from there. I'm from the States. But even then, when I go to Cali wise, the north side of California, well, I have family all over California. But even then, I'm going to get regulated. The fucking 5 W's. Who, what, why, where, who, and why, what you claim, where you from. I just like that bullshit, but I forget. Sometimes in my head, as a red pillar, I forget that I'm a blue pillar. So I'm going to get regulated on my tattoos and shit I'm saying. And I gotta watch my tongue, bite it best ass so I don't be too sarcastic, make him feel dumb and shit. And from there, they're fucking off my dome. I whoop my ass. Does that say love on the side of your face? Yeah, so basically the breakdown my face wise, like, remember this. I do Red Pill Talk. Like this right here. 3 Red Pill podcast wise, that's my shit. So with that said, like all I focus is on you as individuals. So with that said, which I'm gonna call it, when you hear BPD, bipolar, borderline personality disorder, and empathy, narcissistic personality disorder, yeah, you know, you gotta go fucking get diagnosed. The fuck you don't. Everyone in the fucking universe, everyone, the priest, your parents, your great granddaddy's fucking dead, has it. Naturally, day one. Bible Talk, Genesis 2, 16, 17. That's the answer. That's the answer I was looking for. Why do I say everyone's got this shit? And when people are like, oh, that's not true. Well, two simple questions. Why are you getting feelings over petty fucking little words? They're just fucking words. If I don't know you from Adam behind my platforms and you're driving in my podcast, watching my YouTube and bullshit, right? And I say something that triggers you, gets you in your feelings, I did my fucking job. And I don't know you from Adams. I can fuck up your day so bad at night, you're gonna do reactive abuse. You know reactive abuse is? That's when you become verbally or potentially physically abusive with your partner, your kids, and environment, or even yourself, right? That's your narcissist trait. So if I fuck up your day, now I make you grumpy, and you take it on your partner. Like you just say, you know, he's driving. I triggered him because he's driving. Because whatever I said, that's the fucking. He's rocking the shoes, right? So now his girl's like, hey, what you want to eat? And he's like, whatever. Like has an attitude out of fucking nowhere because what I said while he was driving, I did my job. That lets you know you're working yourself. So with that said, that's your narcissist trait. So the good side of you, God's side, love, empathist, empath. You're proud and humble. That's all we are. Love, respect. We don't want more of nobody. You're more empathetic. Care bear type of situation. Lucifer side, the bad side of you, hate, narcissist, pride, ego, lust, greed, power. There it is. Everyone's got that shit. And then I'm going to get the passages of the Bible. Who's your, Bible Talk, right? Who is your first, because I love debating with therapist counselor. I challenge any therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, psychologist, narc creator, life coach, anyone in the universe, don't give a fuck who he is. 0 followers to a fucking billion followers, zillions of dollars. Like, fuck it, that's mammy bullshit. I challenge you and all your followers. But that's it. I go, when I say everyone's got BPD, MP, and they'll be like, that's not true. I'll go, Bible Talk, I don't write the Bible. The Bible is the oldest book in the universe, right? So according to the Bible, in Genesis, who is your first narcissistic sociopath psychopath? Adam and Eve's kid, Cain killed Abel over what? Jealousy. Not 23 times gang mafiosos, fucking Russia, Ukraine, fucking black versus yellow, purple, all this man-made bullshit. Gucci, Prada, none of that bullshit. Over jealousy. Just because this was rolled up and gaslighted Cain. Yo, Cain, you see God? He's talking to your brother Abel a little bit more. He loves your brother a little bit more than you. Cain's like, oh shit, is that really? It's cool. What happened? He's gaslighting, manipulating Cain. Why? He got his feelings about jealousy. And from there, why is he fucking off his brother's dome? And then he even lied to God, yo, God, what's up? What up, King? What's up? Where's your brother's Abel at? I don't know, maybe chilling in the garden doing his thing with the animals and bullshit. He's a farmer, right? And all that good shit. He's like, that's funny because, like, well, when I created your father out in the ground, I smell your brother's blood. You killed your brother. Oh my gosh, that is the first narcissistic sociopath psychopath. So I'm going to get that tatted right here. This is Lucifer's side. There it is. And then this side, I'm going to get tatted where I'm going to trigger a lot of people that you know what you're going to call it, religious. I'm born raised Catholic, but remember, I did not write the Bible. I dissect the Bible. Certain passages, key passages. So with that said, I said everyone's got BPD, right? I just gave you the first part of the Bible. The second part where it triggers a lot of people that are religious. I fuck up my family, friends, even on social media, but that's not true. Well, I didn't write the Bible. I dissected it. And I found certain passages where it's the truth. And that's why everyone's got BPD. You know, Almighty God, what? Well, it says actually Genesis 2, 16 to 17 wise. Let me see. I'll type it right here. That's the answer where I wanted to figure out why we all got a BPD Anthony wise. And the reason why, because let me see. Because that's the part where in the Bible where, you know, God created the world, etc., right, 7 days, and then God said to Adam, okay, Adam, check out, you can do whatever you want to, that's cool, but see right there, that's the Garden of Eden. There's a tree of knowledge and the tree of life. From the tree of knowledge, do not eat there because you will certainly die, right? That's exactly what it says right there. I didn't write the Bible. You know, so with that, oh, you're welcome. So with that said, what happened? Lucifer rose up, aka the serpent. He's like, check out, Eve, how can God create y'all and say that you can eat any part of the fucking universe but from this tree, this specific one? You can't eat from this, whatchamacallit tree at all because you will die. Why would God do that? Eat from there. You won't die. Why would he create you to kill you? And what happens? She eats from there, boom, she didn't die. What up, Adam? Check out. I ate from there. You know, I don't know if she told Adam, I talked to the serpent, I talked to Lucifer, but she's like, hey, I didn't die here, eat from them. Out of respect to his wife, he eats from the fucking tree of knowledge. And guess what? Physically, they did not die. It's an analogy. Spiritual, emotion, mentally died. How so? Because that's when we all got beat, PD and MPD wise. And that's when God rolls up. Hey, Adam, Eve, where y'all at? And what do? They sit there, let's say they're fucking naked for 100,000 fucking years, 100,000 years, and all of a sudden, now they know they're naked. They hide from God. Welcome to fucking knowing the truth. And there it is. Then in the next little passage of the Bible, Genesis, that's when the whole thing came in Cain and Abel wise. And then with that said, on this time we get tired where once again, God Almighty, quote unquote, according to the Bible, I raised the situation, the whole thing with Noah's Ark, 40 days, 40 nights. What did God try to do? He saw all this carnage going on in the whole fucking world. You know what? Fuck, I fucked up. I'm gonna wipe the whole world. And then told Noah, yo, get your people out here to pair up all the animals and start fresh again, reset, quote unquote. And he did it, and we failed. Not in a bad way, but yo, why is the fucking shit going on? And that's why in the Bible, when you see the rainbow, that is God signed to us humans, quote unquote. Yo, I will not ever get involved in a situation. That's my piece to you. It's a certain C word, but I'm gonna get that pastor side of me on why. And then this doesn't say, the passage of the Bible with Cain and Abel when it happened. It didn't say first narcissist, sociopath, psychopath. This didn't say, Noah's Ark, etc. That passage wise, and then the word of the rainbow. I mean, the rainbow, and then from there wise, the word of that C word that God told us, which I can't tell you which word it is, but that's His piece to us. So, but to let you know, God has narcissists also, because the two people, He could have squashed two people day fucking one after the whole thing with Garden Eden. He let the ball roll, and here we are today. But His dad said He gave us free will. That's the whole thing with God. Like, yo, God can fake, change, and save you. I promise you He can't. It's our journey. He gave us free will. You got through the healing, awake journey. Oh, it's actually gracias for the gifts, man, respect to 1,000. But with that, yeah, that's why I have the Bible right here, guys. Trigger people. Let me catch the comments. I'm at the dentist. Again, snap prayer. Your teeth get better wise. I like your interpretations. Thank you for that. Oh, yo. Ariana. Yeah, I got you the Queen of 1,000. I'm just telling a story, What about, okay, this one? Okay, so here's the kicker. So I love analogies and metaphors. Remember, there's people that are like, you got poets. You females are fucking beasts of being, poetry-wise, right? They have, music artists, etc-wise. Like, my gift is speaking. That's it. Everyone's like, yo, I know I speak fast. Like, yo, you rap? Like, nah. You sound like, yes, I speak fast. I sound like I am, but no, I'm just talking. But with that said, when you're more awake and woken and journey-wise of the Repo Talk, we all have our own metaphors, analogies, and stuff. So me-wise, this is from my uncle, SOS. It means help right away, quote unquote, but it's actually SOS stuck on stupid. And then 1 plus 1 equals 3, right? No, it's wrong, but this is how you call someone stupid in the loving, respectful manner, call them dumb, right? So scenario at the markets, right? Seattle-wise, the foreigners, like the Middle Eastern cats, Russians, etc., third countries, they got all the money and power and shit, and they're fucking cheap bastards, right? Not all of them, a lot of them are. So I like to fuck with them. So I'd be like, they come, let's say, do my father's market on Saturdays, and I'll be, yo, it's, $4.50. And they'll be like, yo, I'll give you 4. And I'll be like, no, it's $4.50. And what they do, they give me 4. So what that's because they're trying to, shortchange. And I love to give people shit, especially now, keep it 1,000, I don't give no fucks. I use my narcissist traits. I shut up my empathy, sympathy-wise, I would trigger you. And from there, I'll just look you dead in the eye, and I'd be like, yo, especially in the middle, yo, you love God? You go to church? They'd be like, yeah. I go, why? They go, excuse me? Why do you go to church for? Would God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whatever you believe in, shortchange me? And they stay quiet. I go, I'm just asking a simple question. Why can't I answer it wise, right? Or from there, why, let's say this same situation, $4.50, they shortchange me. I'll be, yo, quick question before you leave. What's that? 1 plus 1 equals 3, correct? They'd be like, no, it's 2. Thank you for correcting me. Have a nice day. So I just call them stupid in front of their face. And the people like at the market like, yo, bro, you're a beast, man. They didn't get it because the middle, not middle too, but they're, third countries. They don't, they're English, they speak it, but they don't comprehend it to the fullest. So yes, you and I speak English. We're from the States, so you know what I just did. That's why you have your tattoos? Yeah. So my kids, so this is all this shit is excuses in life. Like my kids, right? Scenario. My kids at the time, yo, take the garbage out. So take it out of the garbage can, roll it up, tie it up, and then put it right next to the fucking garbage can. I tell my kids, yo, why don't you take the garbage to the fucking garbage can? It's right there. No, it's right there. You see this? SOS, stuck on stupid. 1 plus 1 equals 3, wrong answer, right? Like, no, it's 1 plus 1 equals 2. Yes, exactly. Thank you for correcting me. So with that said, what you did, took the garbage can, the garbage bag out of the can, tied up, left it next to the fucking can. That is called 1 plus 1 equals 3. 1 plus 1 equals 2. The correct answer is you walk out there and put in the garbage can outside. That is the correct answer. So yes, it's all about analogies and metaphors. Hey, I'm Russian and Armenian. I'm not knocking you as an individual, Mana, but yes, you know where I'm coming from. It's always a third world country, man. Like, yo, they have the money. I mean, once again, in Seattle-wise, the north side of Seattle, like, if you've ever been to Seattle, downtown to the north side, east, west, it's more suburbs, and you have the predominant-wise whites, Asian, Middle Easterns, right? Yeah, and you have Europeans, most definitely. But with that said, for sure, man, no, I got you. So with that said, for the most part, everyone has European cars. They got fucking the Bugattis, fucking Lambos, fucking all the Swedish cars and shit, right? All the Euros, Volkswagen, Porsches and shit, right? So when they start changing me that, and I had to give them shit, right? Because I love to fuck with people, especially now. Keep it 1,000, Ron Real. Keep it 100. I'll sell you dreams. I bow down. I'm submissive. I'm scared to verbalize my boundaries because I don't want to be mean. The fuck no. I keep it 1,000, right? So I'll be like, when they short change me, I'm always paying attention to the keys. Typically, I see white, Asian, Middle Eastern, Europeans. What do I think? They gotta have a European, and Tesla's and bullshit, right? So when they shortchange me, and I say out loud, I'll be like, yo, have a nice day, stay blessed, because God loves you. And by the way, nice Honda. They be like, I don't drive a Honda, I drive a BMW. Thank you, have a blessed day, take care of my bad. I just call them a cheap ass in front of everybody. So it's all about having fun. I tell people like, yo, you make your own fun. Like, in my old job, Windows players like, yo, Rito, why you fuck? You always laughing and bullshit with everybody. Like, what's wrong with laughing and bullshit? And this job is shitty. It is over on the all and all, but guess what? You make your own fun. In life, you make your own fun. Even last time the fucking boats fishing. Hard ass, bitch ass work. You got foremans that are fucking hella narcissistic as fuck. Talking their bullshit. And me wise, I bullshit with everybody wise. I even bullshit with the captains, even the owners at the window place, right? Sorry, someone's calling. I had to deny it. Anyways, whatchamacallit, even the owners at the window place, the owners stayed up there on three owners, they're brothers, right? All the white cats, fucking, I don't know, 50, 60 plus, right? So with that said, I like the bull. Remember, you can judge and read everybody for who they really are. Like, once again, all the answers for everything numbers right in front of your face. Facial expression, tone of voice, my energy, my body language, and where my eyes at, right? So with that said, the boss roll up. Hey, what up, John? What up, Bill? I forget the names, but let's say they call him John, Bill, and Mark. What are y'all doing? How's it going, man? How's the weekend? How's family? Bullshit. I be, yo, how's that crack cocaine? What about that booger sugar? You're crazy, man. Hey, you sure you do drugs? Yeah, I'm high on life, man. I promote the shit, bullshit with it, but nah, I avoid that shit every which way because that is no good for you, right? Like they taught us in there, right? And that's the shit. It's all about talking about and having fun with the whole scenario, etc. Your environment. If you choose to want to, it's your choice. Or, fuck it, stay bitter, hateful, fuck this job, fuck my life. When I go home, fuck that relationship. But guess what? You hate that relationship, but you still go back home. Why? The door's right there. Why don't you leave? What is holding you back from leaving? We got kids. Have you heard of co-parenting? Is it going to hurt? Fuck yeah, it's going to hurt. Most definitely it is. So that's why every day I bug down and tell the same story. Call my cell phone, new DMs, typically females. 98% of my followers on my platforms are females. Girls, women, single mothers. 2% are males. They're actually trying to work on themselves, reach out, because they're trying to do better for themselves. That's good. The rest of the boys are narcissistics. Alpha is my chief narcissist. Fuck you and your feelings. What? I'm gonna go fucking pretty boy, 1,000 supercars. You're fucking famous on social media. That's man-made bullshit. That does not make you a good person. You can, just because you're famous, everyone's being you nuts. Yes, cosmetically wise, and that's it. And they care about your numbers because you got money. So that dollar, anyone that gets wet over $1, they make you fucking all. And guess what? That's not hella narcissistic, and all it is you can offer is toxic love and lust. That's all it is. You can't. There's love in you, but it's like drops. That's why you're more narcissistic. You're consistent with toxic love and lust, inconsistent with love. That's why you do what? Communication, no comprehension, which is typically men, aka boys. Women are more pathetic. They do communication comprehension, offer love and lust, and if they're with me 1,000. All they see is I, and that's it. There is no other. As boys, once again, are narcissistic. I see if I was narcissistic ways in my Spanish culture, machismo and bullshit, and I do machismo. I love my wife, quote unquote, but I smash her sister, best friend, and I love God. We'll go to church and everything every fucking Sunday because by me telling my sins to the priest, I am cleansed my sins and I'm beautiful and I'm fucking a virgin again. I'll be a virgin in church for 1 hour, and after that, I become a manhole after hours. Make that shit make sense, man. That's why when I say that shit in my lives, especially on Facebook, here in Little Mexico, all my family and friends, and people that just jump on my shit, they get the feelings that, what are you trying to say? Like, do better. Why do you go to church if in our shitty Spanish culture, Hispanic things, boys wise, why do you go to church for? Do you feel good about fucking going to church on Sunday for an hour, 2 hours? I don't give a fuck if you go all fucking day. But the rest of your week, you're a piece of shit, manhole body hopping, being verbally, physically abusive to your partner, aka wife, girlfriend, and your kids. Do you believe you're a good person? So if you believe you're a good person, your God and my God are different because, yeah, you're totally incorrect. But that is your choice, your beliefs, and the best part, for your wife, the fucking door's right there. Why, she leaves and shit, why she come back? Because of kids, because religion, because of culture, because my mom did it, my auntie did it, my grandma did it. So you see them miserable as fuck. Ladies, you see, queens, you see them miserable as fuck, and you want to be them. I pray for them, that's it. My family and friends give me shit, but I look at you, you're single. I go, I'm single, but I'm fucking blessed. You motherfuckers in your relationships toxic as fuck, hate each other. On social media, I take selfies. Man-made bullshit holidays and fucking birthdays, birthday parties and fucking whatchamacallit. Valentine's, y'all fucking taking selfies together, but everyone in the valley, your block knows that your relationship is fucking shit. He's cheating, you're cheating. Spanish, toxicas and toxicos, all this corny bullshit. And y'all together, why? At least when I go home, guess what? No toxic by my side, no toxicity, no bullshit. It's me, myself, and I, and my daughters, and that's it. I'm blessed. I don't go to fucking analogies. If your home is toxic as fuck and your relationship is bullshit as fuck, guess what? Analogy, that is your hell on earth, your dungeon, your sentencing to your own self. Every day you bug down, you go home and you hate the shit. You wake up to the partner like, fuck, I gotta deal with them. And before that, even before your partner, the real world in the universe is who? You, the person in the mirror. You love that person in the mirror authentically 1,000. With mind, body, heart, soul, love 1,000. Because if you do, then guess what? You're on my level. You find out that person in the mirror. The man smiles, you took that shit off. And your mansion, you close all doors of pain. Then you comprehend 1,000, that true happiness, unconditional love and support system. Who? You, the person in the mirror. Not your kids, not your parents, not God. God supports you, which isn't wrong, but it's you. You're the answer to life. All the shit we're bitching and wondering about my mental health, PTSD, when am I going to have love, all that shit. Like 95% of you was like I was. Broken, codependent, you're looking for love and happiness in people, that's why you're codependent, and mammy bullshit. Buy all the Gucci and Prada you want. Do all the guy girl trips. Fucking kilos, mafia. Do what you gotta do, man. All this shit is you're buying bandits to your cuts and wounds. Because why? In your mansion, all the doors are pretty wide open. These are your cuts and wounds. You having to go your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. That's why you have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. Oh my gosh, life's so hard. That's why it triggers what? Capital letters, overthinking, reactive abuse. There's the answer to the whole universe. All y'all bitching about my mental health. I wonder why. Analogy. Imagine if the rap artist, his song, Take It My Way. All the doors are pain wide open. So if you, once again, you can do whatever you want to the body, to sleep, modify it, BBLs, fucking do what you gotta do to sleep, but that's all you're doing it. In your eyes, and now I'm beautiful. Cool. In your head, your mansion, you believe you're beautiful, but when you're in a toxic relationship, and I say I'm the one by your side, and I control my narcissist traits, and I purposely want to test, see how strong you are on your mental wise, right? Spiritual, emotional, mental, up in your mansion. I could tell her, yeah, you got the BBLs, you modify the body, you look beautiful, but I'm letting you know that you're ugly, fat, and stupid. No one don't want you, your daddy, mom don't love you, and I love God.
What's the word, my guy?
What's that, man? How you doing, brother? How's it going? How's your day coming along?
Man, blessed and highly favored. Just
Yeah.
gonna hop in some mix in it.
Yeah, hey.
Hour.
Yeah, most definitely.
Real quick.
Yeah, most definitely. You still in Texas?
Yeah, I'm still in Texas for now.
Yeah, I know you be traveling. How long you up there for, I'm asking?
I'm be here for the week. I gotta hit up a couple of studios, and then I'm gonna work with a couple artists, and then I'm gonna head back to Miami because I got play over there.
Yeah? So you be traveling. That's badass, man. Hell yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, take your time. No hurry. I'll be here until my phone dies. So maybe that's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I remember all y'all that on live, y'all can comment if you want to. You can always jump on the live whenever you want to. Talking by, but like me, I just tell a story every day, but I'm the exact same story. It's word for word for the most part. And from there, like tonight, I'll read some some of my followers emailed and said, "Why they want me to ask their questions and elaborate?" I was like, "Cool, most definitely, bet I got that." I love talking about their questions, elaborating, because obviously you're going through it, you don't might know the answer, but support team, we hold you and guide you so you don't feel alone. That's the benefit of a support team. I say you have to have a support team. The word "have" is forced and triggering. You should want a support team. That's the cool thing about a support team, because once again, everyone for the universe, all we can do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, from one man up to each other. That's all we can do for each other. No drugs, no pills, bottle, therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, and the cherry on top, God Almighty, He can't fix you or save you. So, hermanos, handle the business. Yeah, you good. Handle the business or what?
Oh, never mind, you back.
Yeah.
I can hear you again.
Yeah, no, it lags out for a second when people like, how you take a call, whatever. It'll lag for a second and then the server catches up. So yeah, you good. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm in Dallas right now. I'm finna head out to fucking Cali to Miami afterwards.
What part of Cali? LA, the heart, or what?
Nah, north side or north. So like Oakland. Bay
Oakland,
Area.
yeah, Bay, yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Bay Area.
Yeah.
Show love out there, ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. That's cool,
music
man.
in Bay Area be different too. I love it. It's
On the West Coast? Yeah.
They got that bass. They got their instrumentals be crazy.
Right. Most definitely. Hell yeah. And then what
how
part?
You been though, brother? How they been?
I'm sorry?
So how your day been? How it been
Oh,
so far?
blessed. I'm at work wise. We're working on some equipment wise. And then I'm finishing paperwork in the office wise, and then I gotta do some more shirts and vests for my pops, my boy, because he has his own logos. I started making vinyl because of my boy, so I started making my own shirts with my own personal sayings. Yeah. So he wants.
That's what's up.
Yeah. He's about to. He wants to get in the shirt business wise. So I was like, cause with the sublimation printers, the better stuff. Like hell yeah, that one you get messed with Adobe Photoshop wise, and you can make whatever the hell you want to make. It just. Your imagination stage, how deep you want to get with the situation. So having fun with it. Like when I walk in the streets or put on my social media, there's my shirts, there's my sayings. All my tattoos will be on my shirts, etc., and so on and so on. So having fun with it.
You got any homeboys who make music? Any rappers?
Locally?
Homegirls who do make music, send them towards me. I'll get them mixed up.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm trying to.
Quality, good price.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm trying to think of people wise. If I was in Seattle still, I could tell you Seattle I used to have hella heads, man, because there's a lot of undercover people, underground people, but they stay local. They don't really promote. I'm like, why not? Use social media, and then from there, wise, talk to the right people. You got talent, man. Like me, my gift is talking, And if you got music and poetry and shit, you a beast, You have a lot to say, so your voice is powerful. You just don't know that. I know you get it. You're, introverted. I just do it for myself. I get it, but I guarantee someone's gonna hear it. You'd be cool to make money off it, and you maintain off of it. That's your job. What do you do? I'm a rapper, R&B, whatever situation is. You blessed. I'm a poet. Hell yeah, and you're loving what you're doing, And from there, wise, got it for one others, and so on and so on. So, but yeah, I'll definitely let you know if I remember anybody.
What's the conversation topic this morning or this afternoon?
Oh, today is same thing every day, but Graham, life, relationship wise, any positive advice, for the single mothers and girls and women wise, like how to make a relationship better, how to make it last, quote unquote. If you're having issues.
I got an interesting question for you, right?
Go for it.
So you think as a single mother, you can successfully teach a man like your son how to be a man? You think that's possible?
That's a kind of a toss up wise. You can remember as females as males. My daughters, right? I don't know too much about the bodies. I can YouTube it, right? I can have this conversation, but it'll be a little awkward, especially when I'm their father. I'm supposed to talk about the period and all this stuff, TLC and all that. It's like, they might be uncomfortable about the situation, right? But I can teach my daughters as far as relationships-wise, yes. But as far as being a man, as long as you show love and respect, and that's about it. But everybody has their own way of, saying that wise, and that's the issue because if you're not, as an adult, quote unquote, if you're not raised correctly or taught correctly what a relationship is, what love is, then you just teach your kids what you believe your love is, what you was taught, what you dealt with wise. And that's the ish. And then from there was, go for it.
I respect that. See, like my pops walked out when I was 8, and I had my granny. She a real nigga. I ain't gonna lie. My granny gutter.
Yeah.
She gutter as hell. Like I'm not saying she taught me everything, but she taught me a lot about. I don't even say being a stand-up man, just a stand-up individual.
Correct.
I feel like to be a stand-up man, you got to be a stand. Oh shit, it's a beat. Like, damn, you gotta be a stand-up individual type shit. Like, you gotta walk in your purpose. You gotta live in your truth.
Correct.
These Texas insects be crazy, man.
Oh yeah, in the South, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man, we'll go to
attacked by everything, but nah, you gotta be a stand-up individual, living your purpose,
right,
and that will translate to being a stand-up man.
Correct.
Stand-up man is just a stand-up human being, stand-up person.
Yeah, most definitely. You're more like you. Like I judge you wise automatically since day one, right? So you're more extroverted, more loving, more empathetic wise. That's cool. But the downfall is nowadays, that's called what? You're a beta, you're a sip. And in Spanish culture, mandilon, because you're not man enough. If there's altercations, they want squabbing bullshit. Like nah, I'm not trying to get physical with nobody at all. Hariana says
sometimes that squabble is necessary. It just depends. It depends on the situation.
For sure.
Sometimes you gotta go take it out back and run the.
Well, to each someone's death. As an individual, I in my lifetime, 42 on the outside, 18 at heart. I've only gotten 3 altercations, but I do submissions. I don't want to get physical with nobody. If I want to break arms and stuff, I could. I choose not to. I'd be like, yo, I'll talk it out. Like, what I do to you? If you hate me so much that I know on my side, I ain't know nothing about you. I don't know shit about you. I know of you, but I don't know you like that. So why do you want to run up and check me and say all the good shit? And everyone be like, when the fight was, huh?
In the chat, Ariana said, women are emotional thinkers in general. Men are understanding logic, though. I feel like that is true.
To a certain extent, yeah.
To be a powerful, like, a human being, individual, you got to understand your emotions and emotional awareness of others.
Yeah.
I feel like if you understand what emotions is coming from, you can put yourself in their shoes.
Yep.
You'll be effectively able to communicate with that other person and come to a compromise.
And that's the intent.
Very important. A lot of people, and men in general, they ignore the emotion.
Right.
Like, you got to understand, you got to feel the other person.
Correct.
Empathy, not sympathy. You don't feel bad for the person, but empathize and put yourself in their shoes.
Right. And from there, that's why it's called what? Communication and comprehension. Typically, women are empathetic. They do communication comprehension. And men, aka boys, we do communication, no comprehension. Welcome aboard. And why do you think like our partners, right? Like they're always more observant for the most part, right? And I was looking out for us as partners. So, yo, your people ain't your people, I ain't your boys. And you'd be like, nah, my people I grew up with. Like, no, those aren't your boys. They're just playing you like a fiddle to use for your love kindness. And what happens? We don't listen to our partners, and then later on, fuck. And we only admit it because we can't do what? Self-accountability. Like, yeah, baby, you was right. We fucking say everything but you were right. Because our pride and ego and bullshit. Yeah, man.
I just feel like making life decisions, women need that man logic.
Right. It goes, yeah.
It depends, too. Like, you have some stand-up women that moves all these financial tables on their shit. Like, they not, like, they're making good decision moves in business. It just depends on maturity level, I feel like. Like that maturity level on handling those complex situations is gonna get you to that point type shit.
Right, most
like
definitely.
If you're not there mature, like mature wise,
mm-hmm.
and the issue comes, a trial tribulation, you're gonna react in the worst possible way.
Correct. No, very well said.
Oh God.
And then Ariana says, absolutely. I just feel like when making life decisions, women need the man's logic. And potentially, why I remember it's all. I tell people it's all about being observant on your side, individual. Like, what do you bring to the table, individual, and the potential to be wise. And the intent is to do communication comprehension, not a war, not a competition. Maybe you know more than I do about whatever, and vice versa. And then if you want to be a relationship, the intent, what I believe is like the potential people on my side. I've been 14 months celibate, chilling by myself, right? But the potential, we match each other's energy, level, times, and love language. We love and love each other only. We become each other's friends. Breasts for lovers, porn stars, and therapists. It just does. We both comprehend there is beauty and lust everywhere. Common fucking sense. That's everywhere. But that's all it is. If you two are blessed, why do you want to test? Well, why do you use your pride and ego and be lustful and go cheat and shit? Test the boundary, which is definitely your choice. But if you're doing that, why even be in a relationship? Be poly, open swingers. Don't be a monogamous at all. Stop selling dreams because you can't be in those. Not yet, at least.
I said I'm fulfilled with my financial status. That's not what I was referring to. My love. Not even on the financial
yeah.
In general, like if you have that maturity to understand how to like work different situations, because it's all understanding your own emotions, and your emotions don't lie to you, right? They're always giving you some sort of picture of how
What's
you're
up,
feeling.
monkeys? How you doing, man?
But you got to take those emotions at face value and realize, okay, what does this really mean?
Correct.
And how to make the best decision forward without reacting off that emotion. But the emotion be valid most of the time.
Almost definitely.
We react on different things to the table. But yeah, for sure. We complete each other.
Oh yeah. Become one.
It's like,
I understand that. Exactly. That's why, like, not to get you off hermano.
But it's better together with a team type shit.
Yeah, that's exactly team. TEA. I'm not fucking war competition. TEIAM. Don't do that bullshit. That's what y'all was having grudges and bullshit. And then you gotta bring this, her people's, and then I bring my people's. That we fucking got the whole fucking Royal Rumble. Everyone beefing and shit over what we be arguing about fucking food, and that's it. And it's a big old Royal Rumble. I was like, dude.
We ain't meant to be alone, not at all. We meant to find that person, but don't take that. I'm trying to jump on every opportunity.
Right. Don't be desperate.
May not be the one that's gonna continue your journey. You gotta find that one on your same level.
Yeah.
Again, like I said yesterday, relationship like a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your business partner gotta be stable enough mentally, financially. Not even financially. Y'all can be in a fucked up situation.
Right.
You have that dream, that long-term vision of what
You
you
need to
want
jump
to do.
on my face.
And the action plan, hold each other accountable to
You're
your goals.
funny.
Y'all niggas gonna fuck around and do some shit on me.
Oh, exactly. No, yeah, most definitely wise, and that's why I tell people like the financial part is cool, but like let's say you both going through it financially wise, but as long as you love and respect each other and you don't fold, you blessed. That's the shit I mean, individual. My number, social media, not my numbers ain't shit at all, but I worry about that. No, financially wise, where I'm from, Little Mexico, I have my tattoos, my face, old school mentality. Where I'm from, I crucify myself. That's why I have my.
New Mexico or Mexico?
No. I'm in Washington State, but Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington is like 1950 old days times. 90% whites, Caucasian, Hispanic, Latinos, 10% PRCs. 3 hours west, Seattle, 2023. So over there in Seattle, tattoos, this doesn't mean shit. It's about your job interview wise, your resume, and the way you carry yourself. That's what they care about because they want you to, be respectful to customers and be good shit. Right here, nope. Tattoos, I lost every opportunity to get a regular job.
Yeah, for sure. She said also be honest about who you are from day one so they can be love for you, not the person.
Keep it 1,000, yeah.
A lot of people
jump into things bad.
Man, right? A lot of men like to lead with their wallet, like to lead with the alter ego instead of leading with their actual genuine self. So
exactly.
They come and they start trying to be themselves and the shit changes. They be like, oh, you changed. Shit like that. Really, you was
right.
Genuine with your interaction off rig type shit.
Most definitely. And then Ariana says, people jump into things too fast, get to know one another on a human level first. That's the truth. Oh, yeah, 1,000. So I tell people, like, it's not fucking rushing, man. Like, if you're broken codependent, you can be desperate. If you're body hopping and you observe anyone body hopping, either relationship after relationship or doing the whole phase, that person is scared to be alone, broken codependent, and like you said last night, which is true, abandonment issues wise, people leave them. But here's the kicker: if you want love, but are you ready for love? If you're toxic as fuck, you're intent not to push them away, but you want to already fall back, work on yourself, have a support team, fucking date yourself again, then potentially you might get your life back if that's what you want to do. If not, keep body hopping and pray for them. That's it. And that's why it's called communication comprehension. And that's why Lupo talk wise, I say majority relationships are garbage. I give you 30 days, 90 days, 90 days to be nice. How so? Because it starts with lust, not love. Lust.
That's what
oh, yeah, the honeymoon phase, the very beginning.
Yeah. Talking about the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Y'all thinking off of lust and not actual genuine interaction of what y'all can do with each other and grow. They get in relationships for the wrong reason and wonder why that shit don't work out.
Exactly. Oh yeah, the honeymoon phase,
they got the game
love bombing, and then from there, I call it the fake your love story. I tell them, yo, Queens, if you can't gender read me, I'm gonna destroy you. And, am I acting nice? Am I being nice? Am I offering love or toxic love or lust? If you don't understand what I just told you, Japanese, I will destroy you. I use my narcissist traits. I shut up my sympathy, empathy wise. Tell you everything you want to hear, man. Put you on cloud fucking nine. But little do you know, all I want is lust from you. And when I get the skins for the books, I'm just gonna believe. Or if I try and bond you, or if you know what a try and bond is, if I break, if I cheat on you once, twice, you give me all those chances, I own you. So with that said, I'm gonna tell you, faith, I'm gonna smash you, your best friend, your mother, and your girls at church. Because guess what? I love you and I love God.
Bro, it's standards, and you gotta know your own personal boundaries.
Right? I got it, man.
You said the expectations all ripped though. Like if you're not setting those expectations all ripped, then you don't have your standards. You're not following nothing. They're gonna do whatever you're tolerating.
Exactly.
People can do in a relationship, or the worst thing you can do is tolerate bullshit.
Exactly.
Tolerate.
Yeah.
You why me? Because you're tolerating it.
Yeah, right. You're accepting it.
Your girl cheating on you, or your partner, your man cheating on you. You're tolerating that.
Hell yeah.
Person. You gotta understand your worth.
Exactly.
Nothing is as good as nothing. I promise you, nothing is as good in this life as nothing is as valuable as your morals and your standards.
1,000.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah, very well said. That's when we have to give people shit. Like when I say this, I tell people, I'm talking to you, but my old version of myself. You see that fucking door right there? Every day, scenario, keep it simple. There's no kids, right? Keep it very simple. I have a toxic partner. She was verbally, physically abusive. I was cheating, right? But I'm here praying, planning, hoping, manifesting. She changes away. But every day I go to work, I leave that fucking door. I don't gotta come back home. Why do I come back home? And let's keep it simple. No kids involved. I could be like Forrest Gump and fucking run. Go to work, not ever come back. Or you know what? I'm gonna just get up and leave. The best thing you do, type of yo, you have no kids. Be like fucking Forrest Gump and run. You know, you blessed.
The Monty said almost like expecting someone getting high and they won't exactly.
Yeah.
And then like when it comes to that, like if your partner has a self-destructive habit or something that's not helping them out, you can do your best to try to help them. But there's a point where, hey, I'm doing my all. I'm talking to you. I'm consistently showing you that care and support you need, and we're having this communication, but nothing is changing.
Correct.
You're tolerating at that point. You gotta dip off. If you love something, you gotta let it go. Sometimes it comes back to you. It's yours.
Rejection,
I'm not
protection.
saying dip off and hop to another relationship, but like I'm gonna love you from a distance right here. You gotta work on yourself right now because I'm trying to grow with you, but it's just not cohesive to the foundation that we're trying to build right now.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean dip off on them first time it gets hard. No.
Right.
If they're not understanding your message, the best thing you can do, like how parents do to us, is make them feel like you're disappointed, like you let them down.
Right.
To make them feel like you let them, or they let you down, they're gonna do anything to try to like fix that error type shit. They're gonna do anything to try to appease and make the situation right if they actually had a genuine connection for you.
Correct. And that's why it's called matching energy, not take energy. If they take energy, why do you allow it? That's my
Energy
kid.
vampires, my guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was like, I have to say energy vampires all day, every day. And that's why I have like my shirt that says that, you know, like, this is your life. So if people are taking energy, why do you allow it? Why do you accept people's life? Like, that's my kid, that's my partner, that's my dad, that's my mom, like, right, but if they're taking energy, why do you allow it? You know, rejection, protection, verbalize your boundaries, and learn how to say no. But if I verbalize my boundaries, I'm being mean. Like, well, if they're being mean to you, you're just matching energy, you're being mean to them, and you elaborate. If you don't call me stupid, if I ain't gonna do shit in life, then I use the same words, reverse psychology-wise, or I be mean to you, whatever, when I speak to you, I'm just matching energy. Like, don't be mean, I won't be mean. If you keep doing that, I'm gonna just push you away, show love with this, and that's it, respectfully wise. And if they get mad, who gives a shit? Go on with your day, and that's it. If your circle becomes a lot smaller, so be it. But as long as your circle, y'all blessed and it's and love, respect to each other, fuck, you good. You know, I'm going through my depression. I reach out to you, reach out, you know, boom, we're talking to vibe, and you pick me up and down, and vice versa. You're having a bad day, I got you. That's fucking beautiful.
I feel like if your truth makes somebody angry, like you living in your truth makes somebody mad.
Oh yeah.
That means they have some type of issue or unworked insecurity on the inside that they haven't handled it.
No, very well said.
If your truth makes somebody mad, then I'm not gonna always say it's on the other person, but there's something that you're hidden deep down that's making them feel insecure.
Right. And that's the downfall. That's where they're, you know, if you're more loving and you're naturally yourself, authentic yourself, you're just being you, and that's it. But like, they're getting triggered for you being you. Definitely, they have personal issue wise, and in their head, they're in competition with you wise, and they even call you out. You think you're better than me? Like, whoa, where did that come from? Are we in a competition? You know, there is no competition, man. Why don't you just be you? No, because everyone talks to you, and I'm like, what's wrong with talking? I mean, like my first baby mom, hell, de la calle Latina, you know, raised in New York, all that good shit and stuff, and fucking hella narcissistic as fuck. You know, hella toxic, all that shit. I flash, all that shit. But like, she would always do like, oh, you think they're better than me? Like, no competition. Everyone talks to you. You can talk to people too, also. But the way you speak, you're kind of a little rude and stuff. But that's the way you speak. You know, you gotta be a little bit more open-minded. But that's on you wise, and so on and so on. And that's why.
I feel like people. Whatchamacallit? You said people think that you trying to talk to them and trying to give them advice comes off as being superior. The best thing I can say to that is I come from a sales background, right? So we're knocking doors, or we're trying to teach people how to sell a product, $40,000 solar panel product, right?
Right.
The best thing you can do on that is build that initial relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Be open, understand.
Exactly.
And they got their guard up.
Oh yeah, walls.
Advice.
No, very well said. And that's why it's about relationships. Relationships and friendships is the same shit. That's why you would say the potential to be, you know, become friends, best friends, lovers, porn stars, and therapists. All different categories, but you got to be on all types of level as a partner. As a customer wise, same thing. If you lie to a customer, guess what? They're doing rejection protection wise, and you broke trust and loyalty. Now they can't really trust you. But if you show them respect, give them ideas, options, scenarios wise, they can work with that. You know, you're not just forcing. Hey, I want you. Hit my solar panels to 3K, and that's it. You don't elaborate. You don't educate them about the situation, what benefits about the situation. Then you won't sell nothing. You know.
Yeah, let me get my wallet real quick. Bro, I'm gonna dip off right now. You said what happened? Huh? Okay, cool. Yeah. You talking about that's tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna tap back in with you, bro. It's been cool.
I'm on for sure. Likewise, stay blessed. Stay get out there.
Man.
Thank you, Mr. Asphalt. Son, this is March. I'm gonna help you. Solicitors, love them. I got 20%, so I have like my phone dimmed out big time. But yeah, that's my brother here, Northside. So that's why I have my hashtag here, hashtag social media familia. Like locally, I'm considered crazy, right? Especially the brown people, Hispanic and Spaniards, especially the men, because I like the shit of Spanish culture. I say all the time, all you women out there, you queens, if you're not Spanish, Hispanic, and Spaniard wise, you want to think that's brown boys? Fuck. Just to forewarn you, it's like 7 out of 10. That's how bad it is. 7 of us are alphas, machistas, narcissists. We're doing machismo bullshit. Don't go by the looks. Don't go by the hair because you speak Spanish, all the fucking swag. Don't fall for that bullshit. Like, it's sexy. Like me, in scenario. I tell the time, I won't be the Spanish girl, a Hispanic thing, a Spanish woman, Hispanic thing, Spanish. If she's working herself, if she's evolving, she don't gotta speak like I do. But when I knock on the Spanish culture, she does not get offended. When I call her father, brother, find her the fucking barbecue, give no fucks. Like that's your girlfriend. And you say you love her, you're married to her, like good shit, what a wife-wise, and you chat on girls, aka machismo, narcissism. So if I call out your brother for that situation, and she gets in her feelings, because obviously your family's in check, you're like, yo, what you do, what he's doing is wrong, causing an altercation. And they can fucking gas and manipulate. You got to choose him or us. And I'm not going to have no one choose me at all. Like, nah, I choose myself. You go date your parents, and that's it. Let your parents self-sabotage relationships and dictate who you date. Your shit, not my shit. You can be beautiful and poor. I give no fucks about that. You're cosmetic. But I care about here, spiritual, emotional, mental-wise, how you doing in your mansion. If you get out of my conversation, we're talking the vibe. If not, nope. And that's why a lot of, especially on Facebook, Hispanic Latinos, Spaniards are getting the feelings about that. But yo, queen, you're beautiful, cosmetically-wise, BBLs, OnlyFans, but that's man-made bullshit. That's it. If you can't teach me anything in life positive, or any of your family friends are going through breakups and bullshit, and you say it's cool, fuck him, all that, like that's all you got for them, the same fucking blue book conversations, then they can't ever evolve in life, and you won't ever evolve in life. So why might I have you by my side as a partner? Because you're Latina, because you're Dominican, Mexicana, all that bullshit. That's just the title, and that's it. I'm not doing that shit, especially individual. I'm on social media. I talk to many, many females on different platforms. I do many one-on-ones. I do free therapy. I don't charge nothing. If you want to do it to the cause, cool, doing it. In my head, I'm Joe Rogan status, making $1 zillion physically as it happened, right? I got to start pushing my content more. But I know what I'm talking about. I challenge anybody in the universe. I'm here for the girls, women, and single mothers to the fullest, 1,000. Boys, they're narcissistic. Player players, the fucking body hopping that destroy everything they touch. Either partners, kids, family in general, because they're too narcissistic-wise, because they don't know how to control the narcissist traits, aka elusive disciples. Fuck you and your feelings. That sounds mean. It is mean because of my narcissist traits. I control them. I shut out my sympathy, empathy-wise. Fuck you and your feelings, right? To the boys. That's first I'm sour, then I'm sweet. Fuck your feelings for now. What do you mean? What do you mean for now? Now I'm sweet. I'm empathetic-wise because it's your choice to fall back, work on yourself whenever you want to. It's not your kids. It's not your partner. It's your choice. Or if not, fuck it. Wear the mask, smiles. Behind it, you dying crying. And when you're being mean to people, remember this. If you're being mean or you watch anyone being on social media, especially social media, or locally wise, they're bullying people and shit. Yo, that person, first and foremost, hell narcissistic as fuck. Broken, codependent, and the word is called deflection and projection. Personal issues, they don't know themselves, mask smiles behind dying and crying. So they do projection-wise, anyone they can see, they can hurt with the words, anybody, that person will become a punching bag. And they're always going to target that person, that group, etc., whatever the situation is. But that's their choice. That's why when you learn these words and you verbalize them, then when that bullies and talk shit to you, remember, just tell them this. What you're doing is deflection and projection. What the fuck does that mean? Go to YouTube, go to TTYs, type in deflection, projection, grab your fucking popcorn. That is you. That's exactly what you're doing. I am none to be above. Those words don't hurt me at all. If they do hurt me, guess what? I'm going to push you away, showing respect, but I already know words to use. That's what you tell anyone that bullies. Say, yo, you're being narcissistic as fuck. And you're doing deflection, projection. And the conversation. Let them talk shit. Let them talk shit. Go on your fucking day. You're on social media. Keep going with your life. Every time they talk shit, deflection, projection. Study that word. What? Study those fucking words. Deflection and projection. Kill them with kindness. And when they go watch those videos, which remember, it's their choice. They can say, fuck you, you're fucking crazy. Cool. Fuck me, I'm crazy, but I'm blessed. But the day they watch those videos of on TT-wise or YouTube-wise, deflection, projection, then in the feelings, like, what? That's what I'm doing? There you go. That's exactly what you're doing. You are the fuck up of the universe. For now. You're crazy when you kill them with kindness, though. Exactly, sweets. No, which is true. That's why, like, as an individual, just be, as long as you help more respectful and you know what you're talking about, you're blessed every which way. My situation, the Spanish culture, Hispanic to the Spaniards, for especially calling out the boys, the men, quote unquote, because I'm calling all generations in our culture out. I'm wrong. I'm crazy. They'll be, oh, that girl fucked you up so bad 3 years ago that you're still stuck on her. I go, how am I stuck on my ex? Maybe my second baby mom, last female I ever shed tears for. No, I'm telling a story, but you believe in your head because I keep going live. I keep doing my one-on-ones. I keep saying the exact same story for 3 years. I would say the same story to my last bet because I simplify it best as for everybody, so you don't feel alone, especially the girls, women, and single moms, and the men that actually work on themselves. We talking about vibing. The fucking boys, once again, I don't give a fuck. Fuck your feelings from Pluto and back. I don't give a shit about your sob story. My daddy wasn't there, so because your dad wasn't there, you're fucking verbally, physically abusive. Your body hopping, destroying everything you touch. So I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. Why don't you feel sorry for yourself, working yourself? Ask for help. Get a support team. Have you heard of that? What's that exactly? What is that? Does this ease you compared to Facebook? Oh yeah, Facebook, fuck, dead ass. Like 18 at heart, right? 40 on the outside. But my brother from TTY is young cat. He's probably 18 by now. I met him when he was like 15 and a half, right? He was like She Love on there. And he was like TT famous. Because remember, that's their platform for young cats. And it's about being viral. So I was talking about relationships. And, he was like, Facebook, man, Facebook is for old people. And fucking drama. I was dying and laughing. Like, ain't that the fucking truth? I say fuck Facebook. Dead ass. I promote all my TTs, my pods on there just to promote it. As an individual, on Facebook, IG said it's rare for me to actually make a post. Hey guys, today I feel good. Nah. All my shit is my TTs. I use Snap Talk to remove the watermarks so then I can put them on all my platforms. And that's, it's rare once again to make a comment. If I do, I'm making my shirts now, right? The cool thing about Facebook is that for me as an individual, I save all my shirts. So I take pictures of it and talk about depression, anxiety, PTSD, breakups. All my shit just go to my, post. I go to my pictures on my t-shirts and just boom, the words do the talking. I don't gotta type shit. I love technology. Use it correctly. We're talking on vibing. But yeah, Facebook, basura in Spanish, English, garbage. You have so many supposed to be on there, like, goddesses and gods and stars and bullshit, and they say they're woke. I'm like, well, you say you're woke? Actually, I have it on me. I don't know where it's at. I have too many tattoos. But right here, #woke. I say I'm woke, so let's have an open conversation. Teach me some shit I don't know. And it's not a competition or a race, but it's open conversation. Oh, what up, Queen? How you doing, mana? Welcome to live. How's your day going? How's the kiddos? Good, mana. What's up? So that's what I tell him. And then, no respect to the Ebony Queens wise, right? I love Ebony Queens. I'm not against them at all, right? But there's racial tension between blue talk, brown and black folk, right? So when I tell them that, they'd be like, oh, your ancestors. I'm like, I told Queen, how can you say you're a goddess, woke, and you're bringing some man-made bullshit of past ancestry shit? It's not a reasonable competition. Being the current events wise, and me once again, I keep it around real, man. I'd be like, y'all want to bitch about slavery? You want 2023 slavery? Welcome to fucking relationships. If I'm narcissistic, the alpha machista narcissist, I gas and manipulate. I run the fucking show, and the woman typically empathetic wise, and she's a slave. How so? Because guess what? If I cheat on her once, twice, guess what happens? She'll forgive me, right? Especially if she's religious. Here's the kicker. If I want to destroy any female in the universe, then I know 1,000 I will trauma bond her and she will not leave me for fucking years to be. Who am I going after? I'm going after a female that's religious as fuck. Square to the full. Especially she's got the V card. Oh, fuck it, because I can easily destroy her. Because she's got the V card, the virgin card. We have TOC. You become one. I'm not a virgin. I lost that shit when I was like almost 21 years old. To a fucking, my baby mom, East Coast Latina wise, right? I'm fucking God's disciple. She's Lucy's disciple. I got destroyed every which way for 12 years. Praying, plan, hoping, manifesting. And I got fucking destroyed. So if I know what happened to I could do that to her. And I could cheat on her 10,000 times, but she will not leave me. I own her. That's why I'm the slave master. She's the slave. When she tries to leave the relationship, that's the physical freedom, right? The first part of freedom. The second part is what? Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, in her mansion, I'm her ex. She's got to let me go. Forgive, communication, not forget, let go. Comprehension, do closure for yourself. Not for me, for herself. If she doesn't, all this shit on TTYs, do closure. Not do closure. Do no contact. Run away all the fuck you want. But if I see you 3 years later and we see each other, and guess what? Any negative emotion when she sees me, she freezes up. Anxiety, depression, she's angry, bitter. Baby girl, I still own you. I saw your body, your facial expression, your energy. You was all happy bullshit, and you saw my face, Your whole fucking world changed. I still own you. You left me physically, spiritual, emotional, mentally part. I still own you there. That mansion, that door pane is mine. Eating my popcorn, watching Calabi, smiling your face, living the rent free, and we haven't been together for years. That shit sucks. So when are you gonna let me go? And I'm verbalizing that. A lot of people in our city, this conversation is Japanese to them. It's all where people understand how they understand it. For sure, sweets. Facts. Loyalty, love, respect. 1,000. That's why the good side of you, God's side, which I have it on here. If you're empathetic, love, empathist, empath. You're proud and humble. That's all it is. Respect, and that's it. Fucking, we don't want more than nobody. Communication, comprehension. We're talking vibing. The bad side of you, Lucifer side, hate, narcissist, pride, ego, lust, greed, power. We control your narcissist traits. Yo, you become a beast of God. Goddess, easily wise. No one can touch you at all. Blue pill talk, they can whoop your ass, you get jumped, fucking, put one in your head. Yes, blue pill talk, because they're scared to talk about words. Oh my conversations and feelings, right? So when you're a red pillar, which I say, on my lives, when come any live, any troller jumps on here, talks this shit, especially the fucking boys, especially the brown boys, because I like to fuck out of our culture every which way. When they talk this shit, I'll be like, yo, jump in the live, take the red pill, kill me and destroy me with words, get me my emotions, trigger my PTSD, anxiety, depression. Especially once again the brown boys, because I'm about to fucking man. I tell them for when you jump on, you best be ready for some words, because I'm about to knock on you, your daddy, your grandpa, and your great dead grandpa. Yeah, our culture is shit. That's what I say. I'd rather be with any. And here's the kicker: blue pill talk, right? Spanish people, Hispanic Latino Spaniards, and black folk take Spanish away. It's the same shit for the most part, especially in the cultures and the ghettos, etc., the hoods, right? But now keep it blue pill, you got Spanish white. So what, you have the black-white tension and bullshit, racial bullshit going on. We have the same shit in the Spanish culture. We deal with black-white bullshit plus in Spanish. My kids are too dark right here, little Mexico. They look different. All this shit. And me individual, I pick up for my daughter because there are many Latinas and a little bit Hispanic, my side of the family-wise, right? So I give them fucks and be like, you have that, you guess your people's like, no. We're fucking Spanish, man, just because of different dialect, different cultures. It's the same fucking shit. You speak Spanish, I speak Spanish. No one's fucking better than nobody, and that's why Hispanic, Latinos, Mexican, Hispanics, Salvadorians, etc., South Americans, they're fucking beefing. What do I do? If I want to feel that mammy bullshit conversation like in Alaska, in Seattle, when I was a blue pillar, I walk in and check it out, big boy, big girl. Cuba, Dominican, Mexican, fuck all us. Who runs the show? The European Spaniards, they're the original Spanish people. We're fucking afterbeaters. You want to break it down to fullest. Like Europeans are fucking from over there. The Russians said, why they speak English, proper English. Come to America, afterbeaters, same situation. But who gives a fuck about all this conversation? That's why if I want to make money on social media, I would do blue pill talk. I would trigger the whole fucking universe. And I do it purposely. Human narcissist traits. Let me say this, drop this fucking line, slavery and shit, and step away. Make that one TT post go viral. And that's all I said. A 5-10 second clip and I go on my day. So I triggered you guys. You were not ever involved in life, but I did it to make money off you guys. That's my intent, not to hurt you. In the beginning, to get your attention by elaborate when I say what I say. And the best part, if I hurt your feelings, especially on social media, why don't you open your mouth, make a comment, DM me. I talk to anyone. It's like, that's why a lot of people like, when they'll DM me, like, you respond? I respond to anybody when I have time. I talk to a zillion people on this platform. Phone's about to get off. I have to get off. Love you guys. Sorry.